Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. We're here in London, live, doing the nighttime devotion from the devotional Christ Triumphant. It is Sabbath blessings, one and all. It's Friday night, sun has set. From the devotional Christ Triumphant, the title is Learn of Jesus. Matthew 11:29. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. The great controversy between the Prince of Light and the Prince of Darkness has not abated one jot or tittle of its fierceness as time has gone on. The stern conflict between light and darkness, between error and truth, is deepening in its intensity. The synagogue of Satan is intensely active, and in this age, the deceiving power of the enemy is working in the most subtle way. Every human mind that is not surrendered to God and is not under the control of the Spirit of God will be perverted through satanic agencies. The enemy is working continually to supplant Jesus the Christ in the human heart and to place his attributes in the human character in the place of the attributes of God. He brings his strong delusions to bear upon the human mind in order that he may have a controlling power. He seeks to obliterate the truth and abolish the true pattern of goodness and righteousness in order that the professed Christian world should be swept to perdition through separation from God. He is working in order that selfishness shall become worldwide and thus make of no effect the mission and the work of the Christ. Christ came to this world to bring back the character of God to humankind and to retrace on the human soul the divine image. Through his entire life, Christ sought by continuous, laborious efforts to call the world's attention to God and to his holy requirements in order that people might be imbued with the Spirit of God, might be actuated by love, and might reveal in life and character the divine attributes. In the character of Christ, majesty and humility were blended. Temperance and self-denial were seen in every act of his life. But there was no taint of bigotry, no cold or austerity manifested in his manner to lessen his influence over those with whom he came in contact. The world's Redeemer had a greater than angelic nature, yet united with his divine majesty were meekness and humility that attracted all to himself. Christ, our Redeemer, comprehended all the necessities of humanity. He formulated the mighty plans by which the fallen race is to be uplifted from the degradation of sin. In every circumstance, however trivial, he represented the Father. Though upholding the world by the word of his power, yet he would stoop to relieve a wounded bird. The title again, Learn of Jesus. Now, if you read your Bible and read whatever it says there about Jesus, obviously in the New Testament, everything that talks or mentions him is about his meekness, his lowliness, his humility, kindness, loving, always doing whatever his parents said. I would encourage you also to look for a book called The Desire of Ages, written by Ellen G. White, The Desire of Ages. It's one of my favorite books. And it explains all about the life of Jesus in various aspects that the Bible doesn't mention. Read it. No point questioning. Just look it up and read it. And I guarantee you won't regret it. Learn of Jesus. His life, his ways, his character, everything reflected goodness, reflected purity, reflected righteousness, love. Many of which we struggle with. Why? Just because, as it said, the enemy is working continually to place his attributes in the human character in the place of the attributes of God. The enemy wants you to reflect him and not God. And as often as you're not reflecting God, you're on his side. So, Jesus did everything right, including dying for you and me. What are you willing to do if you could do it for him?